lovely humans. Thank you for joining me here at Starlight and Stitches. You know the drill. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. I hope you've remembered to subscribe, and if you are new here, then welcome to Alice Land. I'm Alice. This is my little land of yarny, crochet-y, magical yumminess, and I like it here very much, and I occasionally post videos. My videos are yarn hauls and crochet book reviews and finished crochet projects, etc. If you think that is something that you might like to join us on, then hit subscribe and join my lovely subscriber crew. They're amazing. It's very late at night here, but tomorrow, this is the important part, tomorrow is my birthday. Yes, July the 28th is my birthday. I will be 36 years old. And I promised you a Q&A for my birthday. So a couple of videos ago, I did a Q&A request, and in the pinned comment, I asked you guys to leave your questions for me. And I'm going to try and get through as many of them as I can. And yeah, I'm just here to say thank you, and I hope you enjoy my birthday Q&A. That's pretty much it. Hopefully I will get through all the questions, but I will, if not, I'll get through as many as I can. Very happy today. It's all very hot as well. It's a bit stuffy. Look, I've got little rosy cheeks going on. The lighting's terrible because it's night time and I don't have proper lights. I've got like my big dining room light on and then my ring light that my friend gave me. So apologies for the lighting. Anyway, you're not here for the lighting. You can see my little dudes are all here with me, my little crochet friends. And you can see some gaps appearing in my balls of yarn. Stuff's happening. I'm using different stuff, boys and girls. It's very exciting. Anyway, should we go to the questions? Let's go to the questions. So I can get this up actually like before or on my birthday. That's the plan. Right, birthday Q&A, here we go. Right, question one is from, I've got them all written here. I've got my video uploaded with the questions. It's from Annie B. Oh, Annie B's lovely. She always comments on my stuff. Annie B says, has your favourite yarn changed now you've experienced more variety in yarn thickness and make department? Actually, probably not my favourites changed, but I am much happier using other styles of yarn. Most of you know my favourite style of yarn to use is chunky. My favourite brand, Starcraft. Starcraft's chunky. That is like my main bread and butter. That is my main rainbow wool there. And I love using that for my big monsters and things like that. It's my favourite to use for that. However, there's something I'm making at the moment using my really little, let me grab it. Using this lovely delicate stuff. I can't show you yet. Hopefully it'll be done by the end of the month project, but look, it's a cotton. It's a nice lightweight cotton. I'm making something with a lightweight cotton, boys and girls, and I'm really enjoying making it. So no, my favourite hasn't changed, Annie B, but I'm much more comfortable using other stuff, which is great. That's progress, my friends. Oh, Annie B has another question underneath. She says, what's your favourite birthday tipple and will you be enjoying some on your birthday? Well, here's a secret. Happy birthday to me. This is a Sicilian orange gin and diet tonic. Cheers, boys and girls. I may have a small drink tomorrow, but probably like a glass of wine. At lunchtime, I'm going out for lunch for my birthday. The main drinking will happen on Saturday night. I'm going to a mini festival in my local park. It's not going to be huge, but it's going to be big enough. It's very exciting. They've got DJs and like rappers and musicians and drummers and all sorts. And that's what I'll be doing at the weekend with some of my lovely friends and my big sister and her other half. And so that will be when I have a couple of tipples. I'm not usually a weekday drinker. I save my drinking for the weekends. Normally, when my daughter's not at home, she's with her dad, then I can go out or go to my friend's house. But tonight, it's my birthday in the morning, so I'm having a gin and tonic. So yes, Annie B, my favourite birthday tipple is definitely a gin and tonic, specifically orange or grapefruit gin. There we go. So, Anna is asking, do you not get pain in your hands when using non-elastic yarn like cotton? I can hardly finish a pot holder and have to take a day off after. Oh, bless you, Anna. No, I don't, actually. I do have arthritis in my hands, but it's not that bad yet. Hopefully not that bad yet, at the age of 36. 36 tomorrow? No, I'm all right. I can literally sit and crochet all day and I'm fine. Yeah, no, I don't have that problem. I don't know why I don't have that problem. Probably just because I've got no feeling left in my body, so I don't feel anything. Wendy, oh, Wendy Stanbury, you know I love Wendy Stanbury. Subscribe to her channel. She's one of my favourites and I love her. She said, I've got a couple of questions for you. You mentioned you don't drive. Is this because you don't have a car, or you need to pass your test, or just not interested? I'm not interested. I'm a bit scared of driving, actually. I don't trust other people, so I am quite happy to get on a bus. I'm quite happy to pay for a taxi, or I'm quite happy to get a lift from a friend. I walk a lot as well. I walk to most of the places I need to go to. I can either get a bus or I can walk there, so I'm quite happy without a car. I just don't need one at the moment. Maybe as my daughter gets a bit older, might be easier for me to drive, but at the moment I don't need it. It's fine. She also asked, are you planning on any more tattoos, and if so, what would you have if money was no object? Do you know what? I nearly booked another tattoo for next week. It's a bit like spur of the moment, but then I realised that I don't get paid till next week, so I haven't booked it. I would like more tattoos. I don't know what I would get. I've got lots of ideas for lots of little things that I would like, but I don't know where I would put them. I'm a bit funny about placement of my tattoos on my body, so I'm quite well balanced at the moment. I've got like my one that goes up my arm. You've probably seen these in my old videos. So I've got my one that goes up my arm on this side, and it finishes like up there, it goes all the way down. And then I've got those two there, but then I've got one that goes from my shoulder all the way up my back. And then I've got one on this ankle and one on this foot. So I'm like quite well balanced. And I don't know where I'd put another one. There's lots that I would like. I've got like a little folder on my phone of saved pictures of stuff that I would like, but I don't know where I'd put them. So yes, I do want more tattoos, Wendy. I don't know what of, though. I don't know. Everything. Just all little cute stuff. Just use me like a graffiti wall. That would be cool. Oh, she also said, here's to the next 500 subscribers so you get to 1,000. One day, maybe one day. Jessica Jones has asked, what led you to start your crochet channel? Genuinely, it was because I didn't know anybody that I was friends with that I could share my excitement for yarn with. So my first video on my channel was a yarn haul. And I didn't know I was like really excited about getting this new yarn, and there was nobody that I knew that I could be like, look at this colour. So I just made a video about it, and I quite enjoyed doing it. So even if my videos get like 100 views, that's like 100 people that I'm kind of sharing my passion and my hobby with. That's literally the only reason. It's just so I had people to share my stuff with. And I'm really glad I did do that first video, actually, because I've met some lovely people and I've got some lovely subscribers, and kind of gives me a little bit of motivation when I'm having a bit of a slump. Gives me a little bit of an oomph to keep going. So yeah, I'm glad that I did that first video, but that's the reason why. We've got another Jessica here who asks, what was your biggest crochet fail or difficult project to date? Okay, I can't tell you too much about it because it's going to come in the end of this month's finished projects video, but my most difficult project to date was the large project that I was telling you about in my last video, and the reason for that was because I found it particularly boring. I'm fine with following patterns. There's been a few patterns that I found tricky. For example, the mermaid with the hair, found that a bit difficult, had to walk away for a few days, but came back and finished it. But the big project that you'll see at the end of this month, I found it really boring and tedious, and I didn't enjoy making it at all, which is a shame because it was a gift to somebody. Well, it was a paid commission as a gift to somebody, and I was really proud of it once it was done. But it took so long because I just was not having fun doing it. I don't know why I was waving my hand around there. Woo, I need like a puppet on the end. I haven't had that much gin, I promise. Yeah, so that one, which you'll see at the end of July's finished project video, that was my most trickiest one to date. Yeah, that was difficult. I don't think I've had a big crochet fail yet. I don't give up, so even if a project is particularly tricky, I don't have a fail. I don't fail. It's a bit ominous, isn't it? Ella Marie says, what's your favourite thing you've received from a mystery yarn box so far? I haven't got one particular favourite yarn, but I can tell you my favourite mystery yarn supplier is from Good Vibes Yarn. They were 100% the best mystery yarn box that I've ever had. Yarns were interesting, they were different, they were colourful, they were bright. You've seen them probably, where I've had mystery yarn hauls from Hobby, for example. They gave me like loads of DK in greys and it was really boring. I don't want grey DK yarn in my mystery yarn box. So haven't got one particular yarn that I loved, but Good Vibes Yarn was definitely my favourite mystery yarn supplier. I recommended them highly when I did my video, and I know quite a lot of you actually went and ordered some for yourself afterwards, and you were all really pleased as well, so that's great news. I'm not sponsored or affiliated or anything like that, I just really, really liked what they sent me. So yes, they were my favourites. My K Crochet says congratulations on 500 subs. Thank you very much, by the way, to everyone that said congratulations. It was very exciting getting to 500. Very exciting indeed. Her question is, now you've learnt to crochet, will you give knitting a go? I've tried knitting. My mum knits and she's tried to teach me and I don't get it. I don't understand. I just cannot knit. So I'm going to stick with crochet. And appreciate the knitting that my mum does. My mum doesn't knit that much, but she does make little things, like she made a hat and a scarf for my daughter a couple of years ago. She makes little clothes for her toys. So yeah, I'll let my mum continue with the knitting, because for some reason it's like my brain can't hold any more information. So if I actually crack knitting, then something else is going to like fall out my ear, and I can't afford to lose any more information, because my brain is like losing information constantly. So no, I can't knit, and I don't think I'm going to try again. I've tried several times. She's put a random question at the end. Favourite place to visit in the UK and abroad? My favourite place in the UK is, I don't know. Just because it holds good memories, my favourite place, there's nothing actually exciting going on there, but my favourite place memories wise is a place called Cranley in Surrey, and that is where my mummy grew up, and my aunties live there, and my nana and my granddad used to live there when they were still alive, and I have the best memories of that place in the UK. I hope that satisfies as an answer for that one, just because growing up we'd drive over there to visit my family and it was always wonderful times. So Cranley in Surrey is my favourite place in the UK. And abroad, I know it's quite basic, but I particularly like Mallorca. I love Mallorca. I've been there several times and I would go back again. Lovely, 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 lovely island, and beautiful people, beautiful scenery. Simple. I've been to lots of nice places. Dominican Republic was beautiful as well, but you can't really explore there, it's a bit too dangerous, but that was lovely as well. But I would say Mallorca for my favourite place abroad. Okay, Oksana says, yay 500, roll on 1000. Yes, roll on 1000. Random non-crochet related question. Excellent, love non-crochet related questions. If your whole life was recorded but you could only choose an hour of footage to watch, what scenes would you go back and watch? Ah, that's lovely. I would go back and watch. I'd take some snippets from my wedding day, because even though we're not together anymore, best day of my life. My wedding day was such a happy day, wonderful, would not change a thing for the world. So I would probably watch like the ceremony and our first dance and all those lovely, lovely moments. I would go back and watch, not the birth of my daughter, because that was a horribly traumatic birth, but after I'd had her, probably about an hour after I'd had her. So the first time I held my daughter, that would be wonderful. I would watch back Her first nativity at school, definitely, because she was a cow in that, and a brilliant cow she was. I would watch that back. Gosh, if I could like splice up, what else would I watch? I'd probably go back and watch some childhood memories. So all my family were there. My granddad's 80th birthday party. So I would have been 7 maybe. And all my cousins were there, and my aunties and my uncles, and obviously my nana and granddad and my brothers and sisters, and whole family was there. And that was very, very special. So I'd take a small snippet of that as well. That was a lovely question. I really enjoyed that one, actually. Thank you, Oksana. Beautiful. Right. A Crafty Season says, what is your absolute favourite amigurumi that you have made? I don't know. What's my favourite? I don't know. That's really tough. How dare you? I'm probably going to say... no, I don't know. He's quite simple. I was going to say Ob, because he was like my first proper amigurumi. Do I think Ob? Yeah, I'm going to say Ob is my favourite. It's very simple. My first proper amigurumi from a book following a pattern. But I was so proud of myself when I had made him, and he was the key to unleashing my crochet oomph. That's not even a thing. He was the beginning of the amigurumis, and so he holds a very special place in my heart. But I love you all. I love all of you. I don't want him to get angry with me. Thank you, A Crafty Season. I like that. Silver Wings says, well done, 500 subs, hopes you're well. I am well. I'm very well. Thank you. I would love some pointers on sewing together the projects. So what are your top tips? I just wing it. That's what I do with everything. I just wing it. When I'm putting stuff together, here's a good example. Come here, Pooble. This is Pooble, right? And he's got lots of bits that you have to sew on. You have to sew on his tail and his spikes and his wings and his ears and his arms and his legs. Even his nostrils you have to sew on, his little toes. I put everything in place, and then I pin them in so that they don't move, and then I just sew it on and then just hope for the best. Sometimes things come out wonky and it doesn't always work because, for example, Nico? Are you Nico or Pico? I can't remember. One of them's one and one of them's the other. When I made him, I think I sewed his legs in the wrong place. So he leans forward onto his face, and I had to put a weight in here so that when he sits, he actually sits as he's supposed to, back like that. Whereas if I'd sewn his legs forward where they should be, then he would sit like that naturally. But unfortunately, when he's like that, he falls forward. So that is me winging it. I don't really have any special skills. I'm ever so sorry. I just kind of do stuff and hope for the best. But the only thing really that I would say when sewing things together is to pin it, or use I use stitch markers sometimes instead of pins, and just stitch marker it together and then look at it, make sure it looks okay, and then just do it. I'm sorry, that was a really pants answer. I'm sorry, Silver Wings. Ask another question in one of my comments on my videos and I will answer it specifically to you. The last one I've got in here is, why is your channel called Starlight and Stitches, and what kind of hook do you use? I struggled when I decided that I wanted to upload a video. I'm going to get my drink. I struggled to think of a name for my channel because I didn't just want it to be my name because I thought that'd be boring, and I wanted it to be slightly relevant to what I was hoping to upload. My favourite colour is yellow, so stars feature heavily in my list of favourite things. And I just thought Starlight and Stitches was a nice name. I thought it was quite catchy. I did start by thinking I'd do Starlight Stitches, and then I googled it and then it linked to something else and I was like, oh no, somebody else has got that name. So I did Starlight and Stitches, and that's just how it came about. Crochet hooks I use, very cheap ones from Amazon that came in a set. I can show you what I'm using now. You're going to be very surprised about this. Currently using this one. This is, it's got like just like a rubbery textured thing, and it's a 3mm hook, boys and girls. Yes, you heard that correctly. It's a slightly thinner than what I would normally use hook. But if you could see what I was making, you would understand why. A very rambly, very strange video from me. As it is my birthday, 28th of July. Just want to say a big thank you again to everybody who has been here over the last 8 months or so. No, 6 months, 7 months. For the last little while that I've been uploading videos. I really do appreciate all of you. And I'm going to go celebrate my birthday tomorrow. I'll take it easy for the week, and then on Saturday I'm going to go mad in a field. It's the first proper gathering of substantial amount of people that I have been in for over a year and a half. I don't know why that could be. So I'm a little bit apprehensive, but I'm sure after a few gins I will be absolutely fine. And then on Sunday I need to try and record the end of the month project video for you. So that'll be fun. I'll probably be hungover. Cheers to that, boys and girls. I hope you're looking after yourself. I hope you're looking after your loved ones. Again, thank you so much for being here, and yeah, cheers. If today's your birthday as well, happy birthday. Look after yourselves. I love you. Bye bye.